What's up, YouTube? On this episode of Coddiwomple Overland, we're going to give you the full experience at the Overland Expo East 2024.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
When you see most expo videos, you see the typical walking through the aisles, checking on the different vendors, and seeing what all is there to buy. But in this episode, we're going to give you the full experience from being on our way all the way to the end. We started this awesome adventure just outside of Hot Springs, Virginia, where we stayed at a hip camp and met up with some friends. The next morning, we made our way through the incredible Virginia countryside, making our way towards the fairgrounds in Arrington, Virginia. Everybody that was with us had to set up a booth of some type, so getting there early in the morning was the best case scenario rather than driving all day and then trying to set something up. By the time we got there around noon on Thursday, everything was starting to fill up. We normally get here on Wednesday, but because of the weather, they held us off for a day. After everything was set up on Thursday night was a time to relax. Justin and Bo broke out the portable pizza oven and fixed some incredible pizzas. I think they fixed somewhere over 20 of them. The next morning was showtime. It was when all of the folks who are coming to the expo get a chance to walk around all of the vendors and see what everybody had to offer. We were pretty busy throughout the day, chatting with folks and telling them about our adventures and the awesome campers that you can find at XGRID. One of the other things that was a topic of conversation were all of these can cookers that were set up on all of the trailers. For this event, we partnered with Can Cooker and XGRID to have a chili cook-off on Friday night after the event.
the high-tech camper chair version.
Secret ingredient. So I can't video all of it, just part of it, right?
Actually, this is only secret ingredient number one. But
number one.
This is key.
That's key. All right.
Right here is, this is the first time I've cooked with this, but I believe this is a bit of a pressure cooker.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of. But we're gonna make some chili in this tonight.
Chili?
Yep. So I've already added. I don't want to give it away, right? Exactly what I put in here, but we.
Yeah, I know you've got a secret. I know you've got a secret ingredient. You can tell me. Nobody will tell, right?
Okay.
So what is?
So we have added some dog biscuits because
hip
honestly,
and joint relief.
Yeah.
Oh,
we need some joint relief.
You know, there's a guy that's in our group this weekend that may need that. He just had a birthday.
Is that Fritz?
That would be Fritz.
Yeah, I know.
57.
He didn't tell any of us about this.
No, he didn't.
I had to find out on Facebook.
And just for that, happy birthday, Fritz.
Happy birthday, Fritz.
We're gonna give you a little bit of extra supplement for your hips and joints.
You're going down to Overland. Oh. No, I'm cooking chili.
Spiciest chili, right?
Oh yeah. But if you're spicy coming in, spicy going out.
Read instructions.
Done.
All right, that was quick. There wasn't any pictures. Is that going to be okay for you?
Do what?
There wasn't any pictures. I mean, I know how cops are. Oh.
He's talking about when you try to read.
Oh yeah, no, that's why.
That's why you threw them down so fast.
Yeah, colors.
Yeah. I mean, we can find a paramedic to read it for you. That's not a can cooker.
Hey. No, it's not.
Uh-oh, we might have a cheater in the game here. Uh-oh. Are we going to at least serve it in the can? Bo, your competition is over there giving your secrets away.
Huh?
Your competition over there is giving your secrets away.
Who is?
Your competition. Who's your competition?
Justin. Justin's my competition.
Yeah, your mentor is selling you.
My sensei.
He is selling you out.
Is he over there cooking right now?
He is cooking. He's got a secret ingredient. It's you know how Fritz had a birthday? Yeah, he's officially old man, right? So they are just for Fritz. They're adding in hip and joint supplements for dogs. Just for hip?
This sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, got to keep Fritz loosened up and
yeah. You have to keep
moving.
those hips.
Yeah,
all
got to
nice,
keep them moving. Yeah. All right. So, I see you're cheating.
Cheating?
Yeah, you're cheating. The rule book said that you had to cook in the can cooker.
In the
have a can cooker.
We don't have a can cooker.
Your daddy has your can cooker.
Oh,
Where?
okay.
Wait, look. Look there.
Look at
I'm here to save the day with the...
Hi, guys.
He's already been accused of cheating.
No, I'm not cheating.
What did you do?
No, I cooked the beef in my little
Skillet?
but then I'm going to transfer the chili in the rest of the can cooker.
Okay.
Finish cooking it.
And finish cooking it. All right. So this is the official newscast of the can cooker cook-off. And I just got to ask you. There's some scuttlebutt going on up in the upper end of the camp that you have decided to trade out the blue for the orange. And part of that agreement was that you were going to throw the competition.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't think I can throw it.
Don't think you can throw it. I didn't think you
Not
could.
for the. Not for
Just
the
not for. I know you're an orange fan. I mean, with the Mojave and all that, but I didn't think it was that important to you.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just have to call. We'll have to call Justin out on that.
We will.
During the competition. How are we doing over here?
Great.
Oh,
Blackberry.
matching blackberry cobbler. Ooh. So you're going over the top. It's not just chili, right? No, you're going to throw in the blackberry cobbler to kind of key on the contestants and judges. And
Chris asked for dessert.
Chris asked for dessert. Oh, okay.
I am going to try to do both at one time.
All right.
Stop the
All right. Very cool. So Justin, he's telling me that you don't have a chance. He don't care how fishy your chili tastes.
It's all right, because whenever somebody takes a bite of this, they're going to be in heaven.
All right.
It's going to be great.
Is that because it's going to kill them, or because it tastes delicious?
Oh.
Because it tastes amazing. All right, just checking. I actually added too much heat at one point. I had to simmer it down with some honey.
Look here. Next contestants are rolling in.
So, Mike.
After the chili was so expertly made and all of the chaos was created that I could possibly create, it was time for the real competition to begin.
Everybody's an official judge.
Is everybody hungry? Yeah. So, all right, so I wanted to say thanks to everybody. You know, I'm Jeremy from XGRID. For anybody that doesn't know
What does
me,
XGRID do, Jeremy?
we sell campers.
What kind of campers?
That kind, right there. Thank you. So we are.
Where, Jeremy?
Yeah, in Knoxville, Tennessee. Wow.
You're the only
got the wrestler in the crowd. Yeah. We are also in Vegas, so yeah, come check out. We've got great campers. We got some space over there in the booth. Come see us. Want to thank everybody for coming out. I mean, really, we this is I want to call this the first annual XGRID Expo East Chili Cook-Off. I mean, really. So this was sort of almost a last-minute idea, and it came together super fast. And yeah, I actually want to thank Bill and Deb first of all for helping figure out the whole logistics of how this happened. So Bill, what are we doing here?
Any credit for this whatsoever. This was all Deb and Chris started working on how they were going to put together a dinner. Just to welcome everybody and thank you guys for everything that you do, not only for XGRID, for the channel, but just for overlanding in general. So they came up with an idea to have a chili cook-off. So we reached out to a new partner of ours, Can Cooker, and we wanted to do a chili cook-off with the Can Cooker. This Can Cooker, we can do all kinds of different recipes. They've got multiple different cookbooks. It's kind of like a pressure cooker steamer, but you can do everything from jambalayas to fixing meats in them all the way down to fixing desserts. So really cool product. Deb loves it. I just love to eat from it, so I don't cook in it at all. But so what we did is we reached out and we end up with 6 participants who were to make their own chili in the can cooker, and this was the first time that they ever used them, so you're getting to taste their version of their chili cooked in the can cooker their very first time. Now I'll tell you, there was some cheating involved. I mean low down dirty cheating. I don't want to call nobody out, Bo. Where you at? Where's he at? Is he hiding? There he is. So, Bo didn't follow the instructions. Alright, so Bo,
I was a little late to
so partially, so he had to cook it anyway, right? So he did it in a cast iron.
Oh.
The rest of the chili was cooked.
But from
that's all right.
Can cooker and completed said operation in the can cooker. All right, so we discussed it with the officials, and we have a way to circumvent his cheating, if you will. So tomorrow night he is going to pick a recipe out of the cookbook that Deb has. And he is going
Did you know about this, Clay?
Recipe. He's going to chef it up in the can cooker, and you guys are welcome and come and try that, right, Bo? All right.
Awesome. Now, Bo needs a ride to the grocery store tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought that was you since you were late.
Yeah. If anybody has a vehicle that I can borrow, get me to the grocery store, I'll pay for all the ingredients.
So the cheating was the only problem. You know, there was some other drama that was involved in this. Now you guys can see there's different colors, and I'm not going to tell you who has each color, who has each number. But I'm going to tell you that there was, in fact, a little bit of animosity going on about what colors belong to who. Okay, now one of these colors that aren't orange, there was one of the contestants. I won't name anybody, but you know, Aaron's her last first name.
All right. Okay. All right.
Aaron entered into a bribe with Justin. Now, this is the story I'm getting. I don't know how true it is.
Okay.
But Aaron kicked over a bribe that if she could get a set of these orange silicone covers, the heat covers, in exchange, she'd be willing to dump a bunch of salt or something into her chili and throw the event. So, I mean, Justin, of course, he was kind of on the edgy side. He didn't even know if he was going to get 5th at this point. So, at least that's 1 point ahead that he was going to be, right? So, he took her up on it. So, tomorrow when you get to her trailer over there, her expedition, you're going to see orange on whatever can cooker she had. I don't know what the other color was. But Can Cooker donated these. In addition to these, what we're going to do is I want to turn it over in just a minute to our resident principal, who's going to give you the instructions in very plain language so everybody can understand, whether you're from the north or the south. It doesn't matter. It'll all be, there's no pictures, Darren, I'm sorry. But maybe she can explain it.
The instructions has no pictures and it was just wing it.
So
YouTube video.
The winner is going to get a full-size can cooker.
It's inside the camper.
It's a very
So runner-up was going to get another can cooker. All right, so we've got a second place prize. All right, and you can give that to your favorite, whoever other YouTuber, maybe Fletcher or Matt may want that. You know,
I've got one. I believe in them. I've used it like once. Sweet, so it's going to me.
Right. So, well, Matt, looks like you're shooing for second place, man. So this is the full size can cooker. In addition to this, the winner is going to get. Sorry, Aaron, they're black. Sorry, no orange. But it's a complete set of the silicones. It's also their spices, so we can spice things up with can cookers on spices, and another cutting board. So all of this came from Can Cooker and Deb begging and borrowing to get it for you guys. So big hand to Deb. All right, with that, thanks again. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do, for coming and hanging out with us.
This is going to be a great night. And now, Miss Chris is going to tell you how it's going to be judged.
Absolutely. So, shout out to Can Cooker, first of all, because that's a lot of product that they gave away, right? So that's awesome. And before we actually start the instructions, we need to say, sing happy birthday.
We have a birthday.
We have a birthday
to celebrate.
We do.
I have it on good authority that Fritz turned 35. so
30 years ago. 20 years ago.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fritz. Happy birthday to you.
So what you're going to do is you are going to come grab a couple of these. You're going to have to reuse them. So everybody grab a couple. And so you're going to taste test first. And you're going to get a little bit with your spoon. And then you're going to vote down here. Okay? I should know that. So, Clay, how do you vote?
I told you she was going to pull the principal out on you. School teacher. I was waiting for her to tell us again. For all the husbands in the audience.
Couple of these, grab a spoon and taste test all of them, and then at the end there is a basket and there are Sharpies, and you put the number that you like the best. Alright, so they're all numbered. So 1 to 6 down the line, okay? 1 to 6 down the line. Does that make sense?
So for those of us that are slightly colorblind, are there 2 orange ones up there?
There's 2 burnt orange.
And then a bright orange.
It's all about numbers.
There's numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
For those of us that can't count.
Then you need to find a buddy. Find a buddy and maybe hold their hand.
You probably just, yeah, we could.
Okay, got it. Any questions? We're all good? All right, let's chow down. I listened to the directions.
Keep your 1 at the top, so you're on the circle. 4, and then that's 6.
You know what? That was one of Braxton's people who's like, yeah, so Braxton's like,
Are we ready to hear? You'll just all have to yell again because
I'm ready this time.
It's for YouTube, everyone. Okay. All right, is everybody ready to hear the winner? Okay, so first of all, we did have a vote for the cobbler, so I'm not going to tell you the numbers because that would be, how many each one got. We don't want to shame anyone in case, okay?
Shame them, shame them.
So I'm just going to tell you the top vote getter, and then I want the top vote getter to stand up and do the chicken dance or something. I don't know.
Should we do second place first?
Second? Oh, that's right. We have second place. Second place is number 4. No, number 2.
Number 2.
Who's number 2? Who's number 2?
Yay! Let's hope it's an orange one.
Yeah, do the chicken dance.
Number 2. Woo, way to go, Aaron. All right, awesome. Woo. Okay, and number 1, is there a drum roll? Anyone? Thank you. Number 1 is 6.
Yeah! Good job, Betty.
participants and go back and eat some more chili.
Hey, Bo.
It was pretty hard. It was challenging because he, my master, my mentor. So.
I didn't even place. In fact, my bowl of is still full. Nobody even ate any of it. Never mind the guy that bought the brisket.
You just stalked both your kids around the house.
What?
Sorry. Good job. Listen, that was amazing chili. You did a good job, buddy. That was awesome.
Very good.
Good job, Bo. Good job.
Drive a couple miles and then spit it out and do it all over.
The next day we spent the majority of the time at our booth, but also we had time to check out some classes like this one from Morrison Outdoor. They do an awesome job at teaching everything from vehicle repairs, recovery, driving your four-wheel drive, whether you're beginner or advanced, and everything in between. Give them a look, and they're located right here in Kentucky.
Make sure you clean and prep the area, okay? So right here, it's nice and flat. We don't have to worry about anything, but if it was over...
After a long day's event, of course, it was time for dinner again. While Deb was fixing tacos on the Teton kitchen, there's some other experimenting going on with the can cooker.
Deconstructed lasagna.
In the can cooker.
For the first time.
So you're browning some onions and gonna cook the meat.
And meat, I have some Italian seasoned olive oils, called a piece of olio olive oil in there. I know I need to eat, and I'm trying to blow it off.
Whoa.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, that looks yummy.
Yeah. Put it in your mouth and you'll find out how not hot it is.
You see all that steam coming off?
Sundays are a little bit slower for us around the booth. This gives us an opportunity to get out and look around things just like everybody else has had the opportunity to do.
Hey everybody, my name's Delon Murphy from Power Brake. We're a family business. We were founded 20 years ago in South Africa. We only make brake systems for 4x4 vehicles. So that's what makes us so unique. We don't do other stuff. We don't do M3s, track day cars, etc. We are 100% focused on 4x4 vehicles. So this is our community. These are the people that we support. The big difference is the product is designed from the ground up for a 4x4. So if you're running a Gladiator, Tacoma, 4Runner, anything like that, Toyota Tundra, Land Cruiser, we have all the vehicles covered that we all overland with. And it's all about, we all add additional weight onto the trucks, and then we often do bigger wheel and tire packages. So for example, if you're running a Gladiator with 35s or 37s, that rotational mass to slow all of that down takes so much energy, and energy creates heat. So we're always doing things like dissipating heat, making sure that we manage the heat. So for example, on the Gladiator, we have a 13.7-inch rotor. It'll fit in any wheel radially, so any 17-inch wheel radially. But we do have to check sometimes on the Gladiator, it's just the way the spoke comes down. What we do is we have internal cooling vanes. So it's like a centrifugal pump. We're gonna suck air into the rotor and then flow it up. Flow it through the rotor, bringing those temperatures down. Every single rotor's got temperature measurement paint on it. So what this will do, it'll hold the highest temperature that the rotor has ever been to. And that's important so that we can always understand what's happening in the brake system, and that way we can make informed decisions. So we see very high temperatures on one side, we can go look why, we can investigate. If we see temperatures over 1,200 degrees, which would be very uncommon, but if we do see it, then we know that we've got to be looking at different pad compounds, etc. So that's why we do the temperature measurement. Then every single caliper is made out of billet aluminum. Okay, so we have this big bridge over the top. That's going to make the caliper a lot more rigid. And rigidity is important for modulation, because a more rigid caliper will allow you to modulate and control the brakes better. Then if we move the caliper around, also temperature measurement. So we'll always know what's the highest temperature this caliper's always been to. And that's important because the brake fluid is sitting right here in the caliper. So with running those bigger wheel and tires and all that heat, while we're generating heat, we don't want to boil the brake fluid. And that leads us to internally, we have stainless steel pistons, not aluminum. and that's because stainless transfers heat a lot slower. And then you guys will see, and probably a lot of you know, in the caliper on the inside around the pistons, there are these rubber boots that are dust boots. But what happens with the temperature is they tend to crumble and get brittle. And then if you're off-roading or on a dirt road, all of that muck is going in towards your pressure seal. So what we do internally is we have a wiper seal that is always constantly protecting your pressure seal. And then little things again, ground up. All the bleeder screws are recessed away, so there's nothing sticking out that can be ripped off by a stone. No crossover tubes like a lot of the other manufacturers do. We port it all internally. So we take the time on the 5-axis CNC and make sure that we do all those internal portings correctly. Yeah, and it's just a complete bolt-on kit. It comes with all the brackets, the braided lines. So it comes in a box for the left wheel, right wheel. Very, very detailed instructions. So go check us out. Our website is powerbrake.us, and we appreciate talking with the guys from Coddiwomple.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
I'm with this guy, Bill. He's gonna go, he got on the Grenadier list, so he's gonna drive it. I'm just gonna be a passenger for this one because I was slacking and forgot to put my name on the list.
Yeah, so, I mean, driving a Jeep, Rob driving a Toyota, we flipped a coin for who got to drive the Grenadier, so I won.
In the red, till you stop. Blow, keep blowing.
That's what she said.
Keep going. All right, stop.
Blew it off. That was it.
All right.
Not pregnant?
He's not pregnant.
Okay.
You guys are welcome to go ahead and come.
Corona Extra.
Do it. Yeah. Even up there. Of course you get it.
Jimmy Ward did get up and sideline replacement.
A split door is kind of neat versus.
Pick the hand off, Allen over the middle. It's caught by Davis. So much better, so he's going to ship us 2 new shots because they're so.
Where'd you get the red glasses at?
The parachute. You gotta have the red vehicle.
You'll wave it up.
How are you doing?
Alright, how are y'all? Thanks for coming over and test driving. Cool. I like seeing the smiles coming off the course. That's what makes me happy.
Alright, so old school seat controls. It's a slide bar underneath the front. And then, yeah. And then this is just like...
What'd you drive today?
Tundra.
Okay, where are you from? Charleston. Okay, nice.
Taking the back seat, huh?
Tundra.
A little different than Toyota as well. So tell us about it.
Diff lock, rear diff lock. This is just auxiliary switches.
Okay.
Awesome. And so there you are, drive, second gear.
Okay.
And off we go.
Oh, the Virginia Military Institute, my alma mater.
That's it. Oh, rock on, rock on.
Okay, it's... Yes. So, we'll just drive.
The knobs here for.
So, stereo controls, right? So we've got a touch screen here and we can flash through all sorts of information. We're not going to...
We'll get on the one right here.
So what's the maximum side angle and front to rear angles?
1 degree before you tip it over.
That's perfect. That's what I want to hear.
They claim 45 degrees. I don't know anybody that in their right mind would go to 45
Good
degrees.
Lord, that's gotta be uncomfortable.
You know, yeah.
I can't
25 will get
imagine.
your attention.
Yeah.
35 will make you think, why am I really here?
Yeah.
45, you're probably changing your shorts.
Right. Good bit of flex without it picking a wheel up.
Right? It feels like the springs are really just tuned. Or the exact right spring rate. They feel nice and compliant, but without being mushy.
So sway bar always intact, or is there a disconnect?
There are no disconnects from the factory. I can't imagine why you couldn't do just like everybody else.
Like an in-link disconnect? Yeah. That's pretty good. I noticed the wheel wells were pretty good size on this, and we always like to
upsize your tires.
Upsize tires. Where can we go with these?
I understand you can do a 35 without a lift.
Okay. Lift options?
So Eibach makes the springs, and they make a 2-inch taller spring, same rate. Just pop it in there. You don't have to change shocks. All right, we got 3 different choices. Pick 2.
All right, pick 2.
Yeah, we'll do 2 laps.
This one.
Okay.
First.
You do not need any extra momentum to get to the top of this.
Yeah.
It'll just crawl it right out.
Crawl it right over.
Mm-hmm. Control us on the way down. So if you find the path is clear, yeah, so pop it over and down, and then just aim for the high point. Try not to stick it in the rut. Okay.
So do you have a dealer network for these yet, or is there a plan for a dealer network?
Small but growing. The closest one to us would be High Point.
Okay.
Hardest line, yes.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
And I'm going to ask you to go about 1 mile an hour once we get to the deep holes.
Okay.
We will pick a wheel up off the ground a couple times.
Gotcha.
So just let the suspension do its thing. Ease it down there.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, very refined. Still a lot of mechanical stuff. That's
right. Not all this touchscreen. Dig your way through 8 layers of screen to get to whatever it is.
I like push button knobs instead of the touch points.
Yep.
A lot of the new stuff has the
press the P.
huge screen.
Yep, you
just press the P and it takes you right there.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, I hear that comment quite a lot. Everybody likes the hard buttons.
So Rob, you've got the huge screen on your Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Do you have CarPlay on this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. That way you can still put.
Then it's okay.
Yeah, because you can still put Onyx up on it and.
Onyx.
Yeah, and you got the like the Garmin light systems you can do through CarPlay. So as long as you got CarPlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
still
happy.
do all the electronic goodies that you want to do, but still be very mechanical in nature.
Yeah, I like all the buttons and the. These ones are pretty neat. You can add lights.
I really like that cockpit effect that they got going on in here. This is worth.
If someone's interested and wants to reach out and would like to trade 1988 Ford Ranger for said vehicle, I am taking the cooler out of the front seat. I'm taking that with
the igloo.
But
you got to throw in the Peterbilt seat.
Peterbilt seat goes with it. It's out the door. Out the door.
What about the 285 R5?
The whole thing. They're even a brand new set of tires, but I'd be willing to park if somebody wanted to trade me for one of those.
Bill, that's quite the bargain.
That is quite. What? I mean, wood bed and all.
Wood, the whole thing, Bill. I'm just taking my igloo cooler out of the front seat.
The 2x8 from
no sombrero. No hula girl. That all stays.
That's iconic to that.
I know.
Nope, it'll stay on the dash. On the dash. I could get a new one.
Glass pack.
The little Hawaiian girl that dances back and forth. Yeah, the
hula girl.
Yeah. She stays. I can get another one of those.
Yep.
You could put glass packs on.
We're here with Chris with Wanderboox, and this is an incredible machine, Chris. Tell me a little bit more about it, where it came from, and what you've got here.
Sure. So Wanderboox, we build adventure vehicles.
Okay.
We're based in Meade, Colorado. This is a vision of our CEO. He has owned every kind of RV that you can think of. He's built his own and He wanted something that he could, you know, build and it wouldn't fall apart, and he could take it out on washboard roads and go out farther and stay out longer, as we say.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
So, how long have you guys been doing these?
We've been doing it since 2021.
Okay.
So we've got about 8 on the road right now, and we're probably gonna do about 10 next year.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So everything's built there in Colorado.
That's right. We built it and manufactured in Colorado.
Okay.
Most of our customers in the U.S., but and we service and support it out of there and wherever you are. So.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. Well, let's walk through it and just tell me about it. This is awesome.
There's 4 things that Wanderbox has. We're capable, comfortable, configurable, and connected. Right.
Okay.
So capable in that we're a 4-wheel drive on a Ford F600 chassis or a Chevy 6500 chassis.
Okay.
So you can get out anywhere you want to. We're comfortable in that you have a full gourmet kitchen, you have a full spa-like bathroom. Everything is configurable as well. So if you have, you know, 4 kids, we can accommodate those. If it's just you and the wife and 2 dogs, we can accommodate that as well. All kinds of storage, everything. So we say you have unlimited floor plans, really, of what you want to do. And then connected, we have Starlink. So if you work, you can take it out into the woods and do some work while you're not playing around.
Okay. Awesome. That's really nice. So what's the outside of the material?
Sure. So this is it starts with a fiberglass panel. So this is about an inch long engineered fiberglass panel. We buy them in 30-foot lengths, and then we, you know, mount them, and then we we'll cut the holes in them of where you want windows. So if you want large windows, small windows, we can do that for you wherever you are. Exactly. If you want the door here instead of in the back, we can do that. So this is about an inch thick. And then behind that is about 1.5 inches of rigid foam insulation. So you get about an R15 to R25 inside. So it's a 4-season box. We take this panel and we attach it to this angle aluminum. This is about a 3-inch angle aluminum with aerospace glue. And then we through bolt it with these nylon glass-filled bolts. And so that really holds it down there. We have a 10-year warranty, as I said, on the whole shell itself.
All right. So what are you doing for power on the box?
So for power, we've got 5 kilowatts to 60 kilowatts of batteries. So this one has 24 kilowatts of batteries in here. These are the Master Volts. We also use the Victron. On the roof, we've got on this one about, I think it's 2,000 watts of solar. We can do up to 3,600 depending on the size of the box. So our box configurations are anywhere from the whole truck is 26 to 44 feet long. Okay. So if you have a 40-foot long one, we can put a lot of solar up there. But we're building a rig right now for a family that they've got 60 kilowatts of batteries in there because they want to watch a lot of television and use the air conditioners.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we also have shore power. And then if you're on a cloudy day and the batteries go below a certain percentage, the truck will crank up and charge those up.
So it automatically crank up.
That's right, exactly. Auto start. Yep. No generator on this, and no propane. So we're all about electricity and diesel.
Electricity. Well, if no propane, what are we doing for, let's say, cooking and water?
So for cooking inside, we've got a induction stove that's electric.
Okay.
And then we've got an aqua hot water heater that heats the water, but it also heats the box for you. And then for air conditioning, we have the pneumatic cooling air conditioning units in the ceiling. Okay. And then let's see, we've got you can do any type of oven you want. If you want to do like a microwave convection, we can do that. And then we've got a refrigerator. We go with 10 cubic foot or 16 cubic foot refrigerator. And then water we can store, again, depending on the size of the box, anywhere from this one's got 150 gallons of fresh water in it. We can go up to maybe 210 gallons of fresh water. Wow. Which means you can stay out, for weeks at a time.
Yeah, you're beyond days, you're
that's right, 70. Like 70 or 140 gray water, and then we can do any type of toilet you want. 5 different types of toilets, right? So whether it's a cassette or a compost or incinerator or dry flush or a marine toilet, we can do all of those. And we can plumb a 50-gallon tank, black tank in there for that marine flush toilet.
Awesome, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we go inside and take a look at this thing?
We can. Let's take a look. So this is the inside. This is, again, totally configurable. This is actually owned by a guy that has a dog, and that's it. And he lives in it. So there's a lot of storage. The bed is situated as a queen-size bed in the east-west position, but he can also, we could configure this into a north-south position. So if you've got 2 people, they don't have to crawl over each other. This is a regular cab. We can also do a crew cab with the Chevy 6500, which makes it easier to do the north-south. There's a space here for his hanging clothes. There's a space underneath for the dog. to put a dog bed there. The kitchen is, again, totally configurable. You can move the kitchen down that way if you want, or bring it back here. You can have the countertop longer. This has the 2-burner induction. We can go to 3-burner. We could do a microwave over here if we wanted to. This comes with a dishwasher, and it comes with a washer and dryer combo right there. So you've got the electric DC powered refrigerator. There are vents with fans in the ceiling, and then the bathroom, as I said, we have 5 different types of toilets, and then it's a full stand-up shower. It's 32 by 32, so it's a dry bath, and as I said, it's a spa-like bathroom. In the back, we've got a seating area where you can, if we wanted to, we could build it so you have a typical, table that drops down and have it convert into a bed. In this case, because it's, just the one person, he just wanted to have like a seating area that wasn't convertible. And then there's plenty of storage everywhere. We have the AquaHot control here, and then behind you we have the C-Zone system that controls all of the water levels and all of the electricity and all the lights.
But on the Chevy, we put the
Hey everybody, this is Justin. I know that you guys see us on Bill and Dub's channel at Coddiwomple Overland quite a bit. Bill asked me to talk a little bit today about Michelle and I's kind of our adventure ride that we've recently purchased. These are our LandMotos. Michelle and I purchased these to be able to use them as commuters around home, to bring them to shows, to use them, and just generally have some fun. Maybe do some exploring in the woods when we're parked out and about. So this is a fully electric motorcycle. It is not an e-bike. E-bikes have pedals, these have pegs, and they are perfectly legal for the street. You can register these to ride just like a regular motorcycle. Fully electric, they're chain driven or belt driven. The electric motors provides the power via a belt, and then from the motor to that sprocket is chain. Michelle and I opted to get an additional battery. When you order a motorcycle, you get one of their 2.1 kilowatt batteries. You can get the additional 2.1 kilowatts to give you more power. They also have an even larger battery that fits in the same spot, and you can put that down and get even more range. The advertisement is you can get anywhere from 40 to 120 miles of range out of this motorcycle before charge. Absolutely love it. It's lightweight as equipped. This is 226 pounds. We actually load this in the back of our toy hauler and pull it with a Tundra and load both the motorcycles back there. We're working with Land as ambassadors for this particular product because we spend a lot of time in the overland space, and they are certainly here as well. It's always nice to have ambassadors here that can speak true volumes on how they use the product. So if you're interested in something like this, Michelle and I have a discount code. You use Misplaced, and that saves you a few $100s. This motorcycle is built here in the US. They're hand built in Cleveland. I visited the plant where they build these, and then potentially Bill could just go ahead and link that video to this video so you can see the pickup process, signing process. And make sure you check out Land's website if you need any information on pricing for all the configurations, the accessories, those types of items that they have for the LandMoto electric motorcycle.
Hey everybody, we're here at Overland Expo East with Coddiwomple Overland, and we're going to just quickly tell you about what's on our Toyota Tundra here. We've got our Foam Cell Pro suspension, specifically designed and valved for the Toyota Tundra. We've got it on heavy rates in the rear and medium rate in the front based on the weight that we've got. We've got our brand new Apex triple hoop bumper on this truck that goes seamlessly into the side rails down to our heavy duty steps. So we've got a full protection system on this truck, including a crash safety tested rear bumper, just as our front bumpers are. We've also got our ditch lights on the front, and we've got full lighting package on the front bumper and the rear bumper. We've also got our Orion 1400 tent on the roof, blackout fabric, diesel heater ports, available thermal liner, and our roof rail system that allows you to put over 100 pounds of incremental weight on the roof of that tent, giving you a lot of storage capability. So we've got a really fully built out Toyota Tundra, just like we do for all Toyota vehicles. So come see us at Ironman4x4America.com, and make sure you go visit Coddiwomple Overland.
Okay, hey guys, Artie here with Expedition Trailers, and since the last time you saw this behind Bill and Deb's Gladiator, we've done a few new upgrades, and one of those is our second level portal. So that's the pass-through from the inside of the cabin up to the rooftop tent. Super cool. It's got double doors. You can use those independently. So if you want them both open or just one or the other, you can totally do that. We modify the mattress up there, so it's a real clean look. It's super cool. We've also added rock guards onto the front of the trailer, on the swept edge in the front, and then also on the leading edge of the fenders right here to protect that. We've got red lighting all through the kitchen area as well. And then this light right here will switch between white and red. So you can get full red in your kitchen area here, which is super nice when you're out in buggy country, you know. Also got the stabilizer jacks right here. These are amazing. These are the Arc Steadies, and these guys are rated to not only use the hand crank, but also lift and lower with a drill. And the really cool part about this is, number one, you can lift the trailer and change a tire, so you don't have to be messing around with figuring out how to get a jack under this huge ground clearance down here. The other thing is these lock in from horizontal to 45 and then 90 degrees down. But in between those, what we like to do with them, kind of the secret weapon when you're navigating through trees and rocks, real tight trails, is put this guy in between so it's not locked in, and then start cranking it up, and it'll shift your trailer over so you can get around some of those tight obstacles. Really awesome and intuitive way to handle those tight corners and stuff. A few things that we got coming out for 25 is a camera package, so you can see externally if anyone's around camp, or even use it in your vehicle, as you know, if you're in a city and in a tight area, kind of see your surroundings. Super cool. Starlink ready. This includes a 12-volt DC adapter so that you can ditch that 110 for your Starlink, and then and it's ready, plug and play in the trailer. And then the third thing is we're working on some other upgrades with regard to the kitchen, so stay tuned and check it out. We've got some fun stuff happening, so thanks so much for watching.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Atlas Outdoors, and I'm here at Overland Expo East, and we had a great show here. It was an awesome time meeting everybody. If you didn't make it out, this trailer will be headed to Overland the Red here in a few weeks, so that's another great time to check it out. This is actually the exact trailer that you might have seen on Coddiwomple Overland's YouTube channel, the one that got in an accident. So it's really cool to see the way that you can talk to Bill and Deb about the they can show you the pictures and talk about actually how it went down, and see how the repairs look compared to how the damage looked from after the accident. So there's lots to talk about. It's definitely cool. We had customers all weekend long that stopped by, and they love to see just how the accident looked on the pictures and the videos that they watched, and then they came and they could see the real thing and how it came back together, and it looks just like looks like brand new. So there's a lot of customers really impressed, and we think you will be too. So definitely check that out at Overland the Red if you can make it down there. So we will be rolling out our 2025 units. Some of them are already spoken for, so that's new and exciting for us as to the next model year is coming out. One of the new things that has just been brand new for these units is the Victron batteries that are an option now. The standard is 100 amp hour Victron, and then you can go from up to 330 or 660 amp hours of battery power inside, which is a huge upgrade from what we have been offering in the past. So that will be super beneficial if you, especially if you have the air conditioning option, or if you want to use an induction burner, coffee maker, some things like that. It's really nice to have the power, and I can speak from experience with this setup. It's really nice to just forget about the not worry about the running out of power before your solar has a chance to power it up. You have 490 watts of solar panels on the roof. As you can option it up to that. There's other ways to power it, like charge back from your vehicle, portable panels into the side, shore power, of course. So there's lots of cool new things that are coming down the pipe. That is one of the big things for us, and so I hope you can check it out. You can find more information at our website, or by reaching out to us directly. Our website is atlasoutdoorsusa.com, and you can reach out to us directly. We're in St. George, Utah is where we manufacture these trailers, and you can also find them at XGRID Campers in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Knoxville, Tennessee. So hope to see you soon. We'd love to work with you on a build of your own for 2025.
We hope you've enjoyed our trip to Expo East as much as we did. Hopefully we'll see you guys there or at another expo somewhere throughout the United States next year. And until next time, see ya.